of the ocean, falsetto finesse. Soon, baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set, check.
And they'll run with the former LSU Tiger. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
And 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football.
And pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 70,
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. The Eagles at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance, get your first.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. They came with a safety blitz, and Daxton Hill got home. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the shotgun, Richardson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Richardson. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
18, Rattler. 8, here we go. 60.
Now Richardson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Open there, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Skirts by him at the 35. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here we go, set. 43 rail.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Let's go. Blue, green jack. Me. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. Open man, this is Burton Strange, the tight end. These two teams all tied after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Right, 97. Here we go.
First down, Jackson.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
And a Jaguar first down.
Striker, 3, set, ready. 52 blue, shot.
Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
45, White.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Touchdown! Puka Nacua from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Eagles 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
19. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 87.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
For the Eagles, first down.
Richardson going to move him around.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
19 Tiger.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. That is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
Eagles 10.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Blue 32. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 40.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now they'll shift things around. They'll look to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
52-6, mega.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles. Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Eagles 17.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And the Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
At the 28-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Yellow, 20,
Looking to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Okay,
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Ready, drill, 52, yellow, 43. Ready.
Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Jaguars. Marshawn Lloyd in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Pushing his way through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drop.
I would say so.
There he goes, right side. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that.
And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said at the half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this 3rd quarter. Down 2 scores at the half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Eagles have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
31, Jaguars 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Martin flexing the muscle. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, you've got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a mistake there, Charles, from the rookie pass rusher.
And oftentimes when you make the jump from college to the NFL, you have to adjust to the rules. But in this case, the rule's no different than in college. Once the ball's gone, you can't continue on and get your shot in. That's one where you have to have some discipline. And even though he's a rookie, he really should know better.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 11. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And the Jaguars first down. First and goal, Jacksonville.
38.
In motion left, the tight end. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Eagles 31. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's Richardson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Eagles 31.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Richardson going to change the play here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Richardson looking to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
19 Tiger.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Richardson to throw off play action. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Warriors, Saturday.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do. That's a big swing of momentum right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. Steal, 45. White. Ready?
On play action, they'll throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
A 39-yard gain.
He'll look to throw.
And the Jaguars first down.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 29.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Black shot. Real green.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Richardson out of the shotgun. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
70 Lions. Push, alert, push, alert, push.
Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Again, it's Richardson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Richardson will throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
43.
Hunter now will go in motion left. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunter. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following that sparkling display of footwork we saw. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
6 cluster, 6. Red, yellow. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Set, hunt. Watch out, man. 52, Black Ultra. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it'll be intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity. And now off to the races down the right side. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Wide open receiver complete. There he goes right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll empty out the backfield. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Eagles 45.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 42-yard line.
19. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Ready up.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Trap 60. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Go.
Here Richardson yet again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Ready. 45. 38.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
Strike 2. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Here's Richardson. He'll try and do this himself. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Fully bailout.
18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. It's gotta have it time. 4th and 9.
19, Cowboys. Trap 60, Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let go.
Richardson to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Down. 45. White. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Set.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And remember now, field goal does you no good. This is touchdown or bust territory. So they took a late shot for the end zone, but the defense, as they've been all game long, up to the task.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10. Drill green.
He's back to throw. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points. Defense held them. And lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for Philadelphia, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3.